Hello, welcome back to Iskandar's Travels. Um, when last left off, I had just finished getting to the bottom of the world down the water level. I'm sorry, down the water ladder. I'm a little tired, but I have reason. I then proceeded to make myself a little work area and dig the framework down here. It was then that I came to a set of realizations. Um, Now, those of you who are keeping track may have seen what I saw, may have run the numbers. So let me run these numbers past you. My original plans would have required mining basically it covered 4 layers, and would have required 12 total mining levels. And my original plan was to set these little drift mines 2 apart. Trying to think now. That would require something on the order of 10,000. Well, let's see. About 9 to 10,000 blocks per level. Which will have led to about 100,000 to 120,000 total blocks needed to be mined before I could call this done. However, after finishing the framework down here, and dealing with lava way too much because I'm too low, I wised up a bit, moved things to being once every 3, which cuts down the blocks needed per level down to 7,000 to 8,000 from the 10,000 needed otherwise, and still nets me most of the ore I would get. I'm not down here for the mining anyway. And then instead of trying to do it every level, every layer, like I could actually skip. So I'm doing every other layer. Because I'm really down here to try to find the caves. And any cave that I have ever run across in Minecraft has extended across more than 6 levels, 6 layers up and down. So I was bound, to run across them. Even when skipping every other, I'm bound to run across all of them anyway. Or enough of them, outside maybe some of the very small holes that I'm really not concerned about. So by doing every other layer, and by doing, drift mines with 3 parts of 2, I drop my blocks need to be mined for each mine down about 7,000 to 8,000 blocks, and I only need 5 of them, which brings my total needed down to about 35,000 to 40,000 needed, which is a much, saner number. So with that in mind, I moved up to here because, this is above the lava layer. I have lava at my feet occasionally, but I no longer have lava in the walls. And I proceeded to dig. I proceeded to dig a lot. There are 30 of these tunnels. They're too high. They're 120. They're 121. Down and all the way down. And this layer is complete. You can't see this one right here because it's kind of hiding behind the ladder. But this actually only took about 6, maybe 8 hours. Not that bad. And because I found most of the big caves already, most of my rest of the layers probably won't take that long. I'm expecting about 4 to 5 hours per. So it means I have another 16 to 20 hours worth of work to do, which really isn't that bad. It is what it is. I still got some darkness somewhere. That noise means there's some darkness nearby that I just haven't found yet. But it's that way. And it can be that way all it likes. I'm not concerned. So yeah, that level is found. I found several caves. I lit them up thoroughly. I found 2 dungeons and looted them thoroughly. And I then went over to my underground dome and my treetop house, and I moved all my valuables down here, consolidated everything. And let me tell you something. If anyone ever tells you that you will find diamonds more, that you find more diamonds by exploring caves than you will by mining, slap them. I have 65 diamonds, not including the 18 diamonds I used up making my diamond tools. So, there you go. And yes, that's 95 blocks of iron, which are 9 ingots of iron each. I have 850 iron ingots total. Of which about 500 or 600 came from the mine directly above our heads. I have enough iron. Well, I don't expect to find any more diamonds. I'll be above the diamond layer. I'll be finding iron all the way up. I probably will end up with 2,000 or 3,000 iron by the time I'm done. A little bit of mossy cobblestone. Lots and lots of lapis. Some flint for any arrows I might conceivably need. I have enough here for, what is that? 8 stacks of arrows plus the 2 I already have. More coal. Not that much in the way of redstone because I mostly didn't want to mine it. It takes too long for the usefulness. Cobblestone, lots and lots of. And then a little bit of dirt and gravel. I use a lot of this gravel in filling in any lava I ran across. Luckily, I won't need that much anymore. Thank God. You can see my spoils here from the dungeons. Music disc. A couple saddles where I'm trying to some string. Buckets. Music disc is interesting. That's what that does. Plays a little music. Kind of loudly, too, actually. In spite of being at 15%, it'll still try to overwhelm my voice, so I'll just, put that away. Anyway, I've been busy. I really, really have been busy. It's not that bad, honestly. It's boring work, I will tell you that much. But, it's kind of rhythmic and kind of soothing, really. Outside the breaks, when you run across a cavern or, try to fall into lava, which I tried to do a couple of times, I've learned to watch my feet. Here, let me show you something. I need to go up for this to work well. This is going to take a minute. It takes about 30 seconds or so to get from one end of this thing to, well, a little more than 30 seconds, closer to a minute. Get down this hallway. But it's, it is what it is. You can see the disruption here, where I was nearly at the end here, and I smacked right down into a cave. This way hasn't been. And you can see how I lit things up. I wasn't too concerned about fully exploring this. I think I sealed off the ceiling at one point in time. Right there. I kept having skeletons shooting at me. So, but you can see the lava I'm dealing with. And yes, there are both redstone and coal left behind. More lava. It's all over the place. All at my feet, thankfully, because I'm up high enough, but still, it's all over the place. More here. I can't get down there without hurting myself. There we go. This gives you a good example. Big old lake of lava. with my drift tunnels running right through it. For a good example of what I'm dealing with. While I'll be really glad to leave this level behind. And now I'm back down the lowest level. I have to come back around. That's it. It's a lot of work. But the big thing is, you know, this will save me a lot of time. You know, once I get the mob trap set up, I get some TNT coming in. It'll save me, you know, time on my underground dome. So, you know, it's a give and take type of situation. And for those who I've gotten a couple of requests for those who are curious to wander around my world for their own. As soon as I get this done and get the underground, dome somewhat done, I'll be able to share my world files for anyone who wants it. As long as you don't try, claiming my work as your own, you're welcome to. Have a copy of this stuff. Lord knows. There we are. Now I should change up here. I actually haven't stepped outside for quite some time. I've been busy, you know, working in the coal mines, as it were. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update, you know, on the progress. I have 1 level done. I have 4 to go. About 20 or 30 hours of work at a guess. It is now, you know, shortly after midnight. So very early it's currently very early Friday morning. I'll probably have this done, I don't know, over the weekend maybe, or maybe Monday or Tuesday, probably more practical. Lord knows. Luckily, the next levels won't be quite as hard. I actually have a lot of cave exploration done. So, something I did find out, though, as you light up the caves down here, you basically are crowding the monsters out of their spawn points. They can't spawn on the surface due to the water. And if you take away the caves, they can't spawn there either. So any cave you find gets more and more monsters. So the noises I hear behind sometimes are just really, terrifying. Because you'll hear like, 10s and 20s of monsters just crowded up in one spot. And it's just like, holy crap. Holy crap. So, I don't know. I don't know why I decide to do these big mega projects. They're headaches. Still, they look cool. At least I think they look cool. Anyway, I've got quite a bit of mining to do. Now that I'm above the diamond layer, or at least I will be above the diamond layer, I'll be moving from using my diamond tools to using iron tools. It's not like I don't have enough iron. I don't know what I'm going to do with all my diamonds yet. I never contemplated of having, quite this many of them. But I'll think of something to do with them. I already have purposes for this iron. I always wanted to make a mega railway system. And I think I have enough now for, I don't know, what is it? 2,000 or 3,000 meters long, 2 or 3 kilometers worth of rail. So I just may end up, taking a bunch of cobble and a bunch of iron, a bunch of tracks, just laying straight track to see how far I can go. At one point in time. But that's future. That's gonna be in the future. I like to get this done. I like to get my underground dome done. Before I take on any new projects. Anyway, thanks for listening to me blather on. I'm going to get back to work. I will talk to you all later.